Guys, it's the last 24 hours of our second merch drop, the Crossfire collection. Get yours now before it's too late. Once they're gone, they're gone. However, there will be a super tiny stock in the online store once it ends. But after that, it's over. So get yours while you can. Enjoy the video. There's a vote, chat. Which match should we watch? Oxygen, Disrupt, Exit Parabellum. Okay, Disrupt, Oxygen. Okay, dude. Pro tip of the day. Every single round, you should 6-pick. Every single round. Even if you're 6-picking from Ash to Sophia, it doesn't matter. You should quite literally 6-pick every single round because it's free, doesn't cost anything, and it just gives the enemy a little bit less knowledge about what your exact setup is. Say you 6-pick from... Let's say instead of Jackal, you picked Ash to show you have a bunch of soft breeds, right? Because they're playing Maestro now. And then you 6-pick into Jackal. It's like, oh, now you have smokes. They didn't think you had smokes. Like, small things like that, it give like a little bit. So generally speaking, you should 6-pick every single round. Even if you're not good at it, at least you try. It's those small habits that if you don't build them early on, it takes a long time to kind of solidify in the team. When we first made the T2 roster, we never 6-picked. Then we had like a whole week of scrimming where we would 6-pick every single round. Like, that was our goal. Like, we went into the prac like, guys, 6-pick every single round and try and make it make sense, you know? Try and mind game the enemy by making them guess what you're playing. Because in Pro League, if you see the operator lineup, you generally know what attack they're going for, and you also know what defense they're going for. If you don't 6-pick like smart, this is so predictable. Now at 40 seconds left and a wall open into maintenance, you gotta clear out the roamer and drog. And you gotta somehow get into side with like crazy crossfires. But it's a why. Okay. Laxing is literally trolling. Alright, we're gonna give Laxing a tick. Let's see who gets the most ticks today. I'm gonna make a folder right now, dude. I'm gonna make notes of this. Tick list, dude. Alright, ticks. Laxing 1. We're gonna have this list and we're gonna note down every single time somebody makes like a blunder, like a really bad play, okay? Laxing swinging in the 4 versus 2 into a hallway, sacrificing a double crossfire from the drug roamer and his teammate. That's a tick. Like, look at this. Look at this. Like, what is that? What is that Laxing? That's a Laxing peak as well, dude. God damn. See, Foxes get the flank here onto the planter. Oh, dude. 1 second earlier to run the round. 1v1, last guy's vertical. They should know this, seeing as Sledge got a kill from it earlier. Iconic could have ran out of Cafe there, and he pretty much wins the round. Because if Foxy goes back down, you go back into Cafe. And there it is. The second Iconic gets into the 1v1, knowing that Foxy is downstairs, because I don't think Foxy realizes the last guy's injured yet. He does now. The second Iconic gets into the 1 versus 1, if Iconic walked out of Cafe, like behind the half wall, even down the staircase, if Foxy goes back down to defuse, well, then he just walks back inside because he has vertical play on diffuser. And if Foxy stays upstairs, then he's not gonna defuse, right? And you're basically 1 guaranteed. If Iconic is staying inside Cafe and holding the angle, it's a 50-50 gunfight, which you don't really want to risk taking, right? But look at this timing. Foxy kills him now. It's like 0.1 second too late to just completely annihilate the timer hit 0, you know, either one round. I think we can increase the volume a little bit here because I can't hear anything. Foxy going for an absolute... That's a tick. That's a tick. Foxy 1. Here. That's a tick. Foxy 1, Laxing 1. There you go. Holy moly, dude. He full sent it, dude.
These guys are having fun. I'm down with it. Either way,
Laxing, frag in the back, 1-for-1 trade. Laxing was like, well, you fucked up again, Foxy. Let me make it right. I'm gonna assume that they're having like we call this a meepy, where, you know, Foxy is sitting in a corner and they're talking strategically like, what went wrong? What can we do better? You know, what did Cafe look like? Because I didn't see it. Did we lose because our joining was shit? Or we just bad? You know, it's good to take these moments because you're not gonna win this one before. Like, you're just not. You can always win clutches, you can, but in this circumstance, it's not really a clutchable round by any means of measure. So taking a tactical timeout mid-round is a good play. And I mean, he ends up getting wall banged by Iconic, so who cares? You know, like, there's not much you can do about that. This right here, you need to 6-pick the Maverick. If you play Sledge every single round, and then out of nowhere, you end up going, God fucking that. Okay, never mind. Never mind. He 6-picked back to Sledge. Fair enough. To be fair, he might have 6-picked off the Maverick because he saw the mirror. But if you 6-pick into the Maverick, there's a chance that they also go off the mirror because, you know, it goes both ways. I don't think 6-picking Sledge is big brain because you've played it every round and like that's like the expected operator to play. But hey, Foxy keeping his card close to his body, not showing any skin. If you can now rotate the Thermite over and breach that one to China and get clear of the mute jammer, now you have a way into the bomb site. There's not a vault hole through, which is suicide, right? but you still have the mirror wind on the other side, denying that half of the map. So you only have very little to work with. Now, we've been here against BDS in the EUL finals. We got to this position. We beached the wall. What happens next is not pretty. You gotta find some crazy frags. Banshee goes out and yellow flank comes up. Surely that was hurt. It was, but the frag does not get picked up. Vertical gets the kill anyway. Wall is open like we spoke about earlier, and now the execute has to come through, but it's 2v4. Manpower is running very slim for Disrupt Gaming. And Iconic has to come in big, and so does Retro. Gets the diffuser down. Beautiful flank, actually. Break room repel comes in. Iconic in a very strong position to take care of it. Retro gets another one. And Iconic somehow loses the gunfight. Leaving Retro no 2 vs 1 kill for the ace to win the round. And he gets it. Woo! Prior to their 2v5, 2v4 on side, flank comes in from an SMG 11 player, getting 4 kills and diffuser, and finalize it with the ace. And that takes it all the way to overtime. It's kind of a shame we didn't see all those kills, because I wonder how he got there if he walked through open into China. He got 3 kills in the flank before even getting figured out. Reloading between each individual one, pretty much. Do all of Oxygen? Yeah, okay. You're gonna do, dude, the entire Oxygen team won. Okay, that's 3 right there. That's a throw. Okay, they get 1 for throwing. I was gonna say, if Iconic had just like hit the easiest kill there on Maverick, that clutch wouldn't have been as insane. But Iconic losing that gunfight only for Retro to win it was like so much worth the effort, right? Retro gets the clutch, get the ace, get the 1v2 home. Beautiful. Iconic with a slippery slope falling off the edge of the roof. Not the way you want to start your overtime match point round, but nonetheless, here we go. Give him a tick. You want to give him a tick? It's kind of rough, man. All right. DG, we get Iconic with a tick fell off the roof on OT match point. Now to pick right now who gets MVP in this match. Who gets MVP? Retro, Ace, Clutch to go into the OT that we're seeing. If Retro had lost that round, Oxygen would have taken the map 6-4 or 7-5. Yeah, 7-5. Instead it went 6-6. It was an Ace, Clutch in a 2v5 or 2v4 situation. MVP for this match goes to Retro, even no matter what happens this round. Unless someone else makes them win the game with a 1v5 Clutch. Retro gets it. Other than that. Dude, J90's he's like a flicker bean. He's not really holding his angle, and the guy has walked past. Even through the Banshee. I don't even think they know. They do know. Never mind. J90 is a flicking bean and gets the headshot. Not anymore. He's fighting everyone and everything up here. Another headshot. That's 4 for 4. Very nice. Can we get an all headshot round to finish it out, maybe? I mean, to be fair, if Oxygen wants to win this round, they gotta get headshots. There's no way that Fox is gonna win these gunfights with body shots.
Who's down upstairs? The case. Oh, the case.
The case.
No.
What are you talking about?
No, the case. Yeah,
case control is actually.
They call it the case. I could never. That's gonna take some time to get used to. The case is top floor.
Oh, yeah. So they're gonna have to try.
Not a headshot. Laxing. God damn it, dude. It was going so well. 4 for 5. Whatever. 20 seconds left. Foxy got the case. They're gonna go for a duo entry on cafe or sorry, on arcade side. One left, one right. Not pretty. Crossfire we met. NC4 comes out. Beep and boop. And Tempo or Disrupt Gaming takes it. What should have been an Oxygen match win turns, all the way around, goes max OT and is a hard-fought victory. All on the back of Retro's 2v4, 2v5 Ace with SMG 11. Oh, Iconic is doing Kino dirty this series so far. I love that yellow ping. Oh, the yellow ping wasn't even accurate, but it worked out. He pinged the corner of the window, but like she wasn't there. Then she went into the corner. The yellow ping was like absolutely perfect. That's actually so true. Because like that yellow ping was like miles off him, but he went into the corner of the yellow ping. Shuttle's on a heater, dude. J9 is on the heater. Laxing 1v5 off the bomb side. Gotta retake it here. Might pull a Retro, former teammate. Doesn't see that guy crossing in jungle. Oh, an Iconic drop in the hatch, I believe. Finishing the job.
Really great positioning
from Disrupt
there as we got
and
the last couple seconds of the round. The final 3 kills, I think we didn't even
on their side. Drone gets
People?
shot on vibes as well as a kill comes through for Iconic.
As I've been saying, dude, Iconic is really out for Kino's butt this game, or this series rather. Pretty much taking him out every single death so far. Yuck getting shot in the butt, I think. Was it from blue window? I don't even know. Beautiful injury. They have no another plant here really, so they gotta just take the fights. The smoke tusk kind of failed them to sneak in. Beautiful push from vertical. Eliminated the entire competition, dude. They did have the Echo Drone, keep that note. That was right above the planter, so they knew exactly what was going on, I believe. A little bit surprised that Yogg didn't interrupt the guy from defusing. Maybe it was a bit late or just chose not to, but... I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to decipher it. So, Disrupt rushing side, getting refrags. Guy who's planning gets down in the 1v3 and the round goes in favor of Oxygen. This plant position, questionable. But I believe they were very low on time and had no info on where the position of the last player was. Makes sense. Why do most of the pro players push last 15 seconds? So, if you think about it this way, right? If you have 3 minutes, when the round starts, this clock starts counting. And you know, the first minute or so is the roam clear, map control, where's the bomb site, where are they playing? Then you have another minute here, which is the setup. As an attacker, you're gonna figure out how you wanna attack it, what walls to breach, where to go, etc. And then you got the last minute, which is the execute, which is where you execute the setup that you discussed previously. So let's say that you executed here. Why is this a bad thing? Well, it's bad because you have more than half the round left you could have spent furthering, strengthening how you were going to attack the map. However, there are also instances where, because the defenders think you're gonna, you know, clear the map, set up and execute, if you rush a bomb site, they're not gonna be ready for it because they're expecting you not to rush. So there are some circumstances where like a split-second decision, like, guys, rush this door right now, fucking plant. And the round is so easily won. But you wanna find the scenario where you have the perfect mixture of time spent perfecting the round and then executing, right? Because if you don't spend enough time, you might miss a guy in a corner with the drone, you might miss like a Maestro Camera Echo Drone if you go too fast, but if you go too slow, you're gonna end up planting with 0 seconds and he gets injured and you lose the round like I did last round. So ideally, in a perfect world, you want to start planting with about 20 to 30 seconds left. This because planting is 7 seconds. This means you can plant for 6 and stop and still plant again successfully, or you can plant and then die and another guy can plant. And there's room for failure, there's room for unfortunate scenarios, there's room for a C4, you know, because if you start planting with 0 seconds left and you die, get injured, the round is over. Oh, cheeky. Cheeky. Oh, the fire comes in before the C4 gets picked up. You hate to see it. Mark might get cheeky here, down and dirty on the ground. Oh, the timing is so unfortunate, but he might still be able to pull it together. I would blame the smoke if I was Mark and say, I couldn't fucking see him, dude. The smoke is fucking client-sided, bro. Because Mark did have very slow reaction time. He probably didn't see him that well. That is unfortunate. It's not only the 2v4. It's a hard situation to plant in. They still have somewhat side presence with Shuttle hiding in penthouse. Man does have C4 actually, so could make a big play here. Once the plan comes in, you gotta swing and take your gunfights and your confrontation. You don't want to C4 straight off the bat, I don't think. Now the information is given away and the bomb goes down and it is all over. Generally speaking, if you C4 in that scenario, yes, you might kill the guy covering the planter. No, you can't really C4 the guy planting with his own health. The second that C4 goes out, the guy in VIP is gonna flick around and take the gunfight with you. That's kind of unlucky. I think swinging off and taking the honest gunfight with the first guy covering is probably better off. But hey, he got the C4 kill. That's all good. He even got the planter after he planted. It's a nice try. Yogg really slowed down when he set world record. Man didn't want the record. I think Yogg is actually trying to play it smart and play conservative and not get greedy and get like blood hungry. It could also be that, you know, you just had openings or a drone or info. You know, timings going your way. Yogg was put on Maestro on side, and now he's put on Goyo on side. It's not the same kind of playstyle, but as we speak about Yogg, he gets an 18 kills, make that 19, going for that even 20, kind of getting marked, making it 2 versus 5, 2 versus 4, Shuttle gets 1, gets traded back by Yogg, making it 20 kills in the dot, going 21 and 7, and Yogg making it 21 by taking down Restro, and that right there is approaching the world record game, as we just mentioned, and Yogg said, you know what, I heard you talking about me again and doubting me, and here I am proving you wrong. Yo guys, what do we do? Like, the attacks aren't working, man. We gotta get into OT. We gotta get this round. It's match point. It's over. What do we do? I'll tell you. Plan is simple. Kill Yogg. Win the round. Speaking of confidence, Retro gets in on vertical. Iconic gets Yogg. J90 gets Fox. And all of a sudden, it's looking very, very grim for Yogg's world record. It's a flawless round. You are feeling a little bit pressured, a little bit worried, and somehow Mark is finding his way into the flank, getting laxing in school. Now the flank is open, they gotta respect it. They're gonna slow down the push and try and look for Mark. Kino is looking for him, does not find him. Pushing on the side, we got Shuttle getting vertical. Okay, 3 versus 5 all of a sudden in a very winnable position. And just like that, it's basically looks like another flawless round. Kino somehow made his way into side. No one to cover the plan. He could go for points and cherry cookies, but other than that, he's going to be going down short. It's a matter of time. He gets 1 to pad his stats, 5, 5, and 12. But he's not going to go positive, even if he were to ace this entire round, and unlikely that is as well. He with a sick flick onto Iconic. Why did this not happen earlier in the game? Maybe even getting a cookie cutter points of planting. Spot comes through. He goes running. 6 seconds left, 5 seconds left. A lot of fights to be had. They're not giving it to him, and Mark ends the round. And there it is. This is going to get really ugly really quickly, especially if this shield stays alive. Oh, that was laggy as okay. Bosco knows there's a guy down. He says, you know what? I'm going to take the double kill. Just wait 1 second. There we go. He gets 1. He figures the last guy probably jumped out or went back into big tower. I'm not sure what happened here because when the push came in attic, nothing came from the big window. They're still working their way in. There it comes. The smoke comes out. The jump comes in. The Banshee's in the way. No software to clear. The C4 comes out from Ramby. And all of a sudden, we're looking at a very bad spot here. Kansen very, very deep, holding down the F button, seeing if he can get the bomb down. Bosco fearing a guy on the big window, but I don't think there's actually a guy there. Kansen gets off the plan and gets a kill and gets back on it, gets back off it, and gets Bosco as well. Starts planning. There's a guy below him. 0 seconds on the clock. If Fultz gets it, it's over. And there it is. Fultz clutches 1 versus 2 at a vertical C4 to take down Kansen. Worst part is you could just see him right here by picking up the holes, but the C4 is probably a better play than what that was. And Ryan be asking, yo, Kansen, did I even hit you? Like, what is this server, dude? Jesus. I'm still not sure the... Good night. Bosco's position is crucial. He holds both the hallway and he holds the rotate. The only way this bomb gets denied is if they swing the hallway deep, and that is a very difficult chance to do with this angle being held. Even if the kill goes through here, they could stick the plan if they're getting close enough, and they are. The bomb goes down, 2v2. Post-plant position. Bosco holding the angle a little too long, and Kansen gets the last kill. Look, I would say a bit of a blunder on the side of SSG. And Rexon is not done just yet. He's still biding his time and playing around with a bit here. The Vigil gadget coming in strong. Limited information from the side of SSG. And again, Soniqs playing a pretty good defense. Now they're falling back as a unit. They extended as a unit. I think holding that angle was a bit aggressive, but other than that, as I'm praising them, they're actually playing a pretty damn good defense here. This wall is jammed, keep that in mind, and Kansen has an impact if it comes down to it. Flash comes out and push comes in. Jammer got taken out, and this impact might get the Thermite wall. The Thermite charge, rather. It doesn't. What is that hatch drop, dude? And, did anyone say all that goes brrr? Would I change Buck, and if so, what would I change? I would give him back the nades. However, Buck having the hybrid gadget is actually pretty interesting for maps like Consulate. Oh, Satch. That's actually kind of nice. I don't know if the guy on the roof was baiting or just got scared, but it looked pretty cool. Full spin is pretty smart. He got the kill. Now he's playing for time. He knows that Soniqs are the ones that needs to make the move. And he did get injured, but it does not seem like they figured it out just yet. And it is actually in favor of the attackers. But with 15 seconds left, and they just figured out his fault is down in VIP, it's going to come down to a very close timer here. Thinking they're playing it beautifully, getting the guy on hookah balcony, and Luke getting 1 into Aqua. Last 2 guys of VP hallway, and they're going to be pushing up into a nightmare of crossfire and barbed wire. And thinking it gets 2 more to end up the round. And SSG again, playing the crossfires and playing the dynamic positions quite beautifully. Knowing who is covering who. Thinking it, understanding that he needs to be the one taking care of the guy coming in hookah door, because his teammate is busy with something else holding Aqua. So they had Maestro on the hookah wall holding Aqua. They had Bosco on smoke and cocktail, and they had Jaeger playing vase with thinking nade. And understanding the dynamic between the crossfires is it was crystal clear from them who had to take charge of what. Luke gets the guy in Aqua, Rickson gets the guy coming into, Thinking Nate gets the guy coming through the hookah door, and then he swings the hallway with the smoke afterwards. It's really well done. Really well done. Slow reaction time, Rickson. Slow reaction time. Falls with the crossfire, beautifully set up. And let's see if Super can get 1 kill for himself before this round is over, and he does. But 1 kill is all he gets before going down, so... Rickson, what was that reaction time, buddy? Beautiful kill found by Fingernail, but Yeti trades one back onto falls, and all of a sudden the numbers are back to even. Yeti does get injured. Office has been granted by Luke. He has taken full control of the situation. Super gotta slap them home in a 1 versus 3. He wants to make this happen. Gets 1 versus 2. Could maybe go for cheeky revival, maybe not. Info has been found, and he gets. He walked into the first drop.
30 seconds left here. The Soniqs
Definitely.
could find themselves getting
He's
going back over to Moto, looking to try and pick up the player inside
Oh,
of
oh,
my goodness.
what? I swear to God, Yeti is such a slithering snake on Hibana. First the Rambi kill, now this? What is going on? Did you shoot? Either this mute is shooting blanks, or he's actually snaking his way around the map.
And hunkered down on the inside of Church. Well, a couple other key areas.
You're thinking that, what are you doing? Why is he running back and forth without shooting back? C4 from Fingernail and 2 impacts on the hands of Luke. This should actually be very winnable, but only 7 seconds left if the C4 comes out. Or, oh, actually, Grixer opened up the round very well for his team here. Luke, all that goes. Brrr. This stature peak right here, not so favorable. Yeti will get down the play. The 1 versus 1, they're both very low on health. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know if he ran out of bullets, or if he simply went for a sprint mid-gunfight or whatever happened there. But Thatcher pushing through the rotate to take the fight against the Maestro while his teammate is planting safe on this corner. I don't understand. No one is stripped, no one is split. When you see the roamers coming all the way back to side, they have read this like a book. The pre-fire comes through and Super even takes a bit of damage. So very well played by SSG, I would say. And the refrag comes in, the crossfire is established. Last guy screws on the main steps, moves forward, defuses down on third door, and it's over. It is max OT going in favor of SSG, and they take it home. And and Luke is calling out the Sif, retire, get off me. And a little bit of talking smack, dude. Look at what. Oh, Jesus, dude.